In Cross River State, South Nigeria, a government-established garment factory has started rolling out its wares to the public. Blazers, jeans and shirts are coming off the line as the operation helps to push back against the flow of imported products. More from Channel's correspondent Imani Ode, who compiled this report.
For a long time, Nigerians have taken pride in patronizing foreign clothing lines. Designers such as Calvin Klein, Ralph Lauren and Armani are some names with fashion lovers willingly publicize their patronage. But one state government is set to change this trend as it looks to make Nigerian-made clothing available to rival imported ones. The Cross River State Garment Factory, with a staff strength of 3,000 youth and women and modern technology, has already begun churning out its products ready for the market. With precision, the workers stitch the fabrics with the goal of making superior quality garments. In addition to boosting local production, the government's effort towards revenue generation and massive employment is a plus for admirers of the project.
If this is what we have been seeing in the past, believe you me, unemployment would have been a thing of the past, not only in Cross River, but in Nigeria. Because you agree with me that a team of youths who hitherto was supposed to be on the streets are now given employed.
60% of the employees, they are widows, and that goes a long way to tell you that he has really touched lives.
Applauding the quality of the finished products from the factory, an excited state governor asked all residents to patronize it.
Sincerely proud with what we've done, and of course in the second phase, when we're going back to the cotton to farm project, we'll definitely be producing this with the fabrics made out of the Cross River farm, from the cotton farms. Cross River State is going places. The garment factory today is a reality. It's now producing at commercial quantities for export. Congratulations, Cross River State.
At the markets, traders say they are optimistic of Nigerian-made products that can rival foreign garments and bring an end to patronage of other countries' products.
A government who want to produce, who want to give us the best cannot do it. We can always produce the best. Turkey started from somewhere. Now everybody are back patronizing Turkey. Today, as I'm talking to you, Turkey produce, in fact, 33% of the workers they employed is a result of their textile manufacturing company. And they make so much money from there.
For the state government, the feat is born out of the desire to retain the state's position as a pace setter in terms of lifestyle, to make Cross River State the new fashion hub of the country, and by so doing, diversify the state's economy.
Now, students from Senegal and elsewhere spent a week in Dakar building robots. As Ricky Shrayok reports, organizers say they are trying to encourage more investment in science education.
These small robots and the students driving them are competing to gather mock natural resources like diamonds and gold. The robots were built by teams of young people gathered in Dakar for the annual Pan-African Robotics Competition. This year's theme is Made in Africa and focuses on how robotics could help local economies.
We've noticed that most countries that have developed in the likes of the United States have based their development on manufacturing and industrialization. And African countries, on the other hand, are left behind in this race. And so we thought it would be a good idea to inspire the kids, to tell them about the importance of manufacturing, the importance of industry, and the importance of creation and product development.
During the week, the students were split into 3 groups. The first group worked on robots that could automate warehouses. The second created machines that could mine resources. And the third group was tasked to come up with a new African product and describe how they would build it. 17-year-old Mariam Toure and her team built a robot that would be able to work in mines.
This helps us get more involved in science. Learning to program robots allows us to develop a certain aptitude in robotics that will serve us in the future.
On nous permet de développer une certaine capacité à propos des robots afin de mieux s'en servir dans l'avenir.
Competing against Toure is Ousmane Lo, also of Senegal. He says robots could solve problems in Africa, in particular in agriculture.
On a fait cette formation pour pouvoir Right now, it's machines that dominate. What we can't do, machines can do.
Parce que bon, maintenant ce sont les machines qui dominent quoi, qui peuvent faire ce que l'homme pouvait faire, la machine peut le faire.
A winning team was named in each category, but Ndao hopes the real winner will be science and math education in Africa.
The ideally is that we will have African university that have standard similar or perhaps better standard than European and American university, so that the students who are thousands or the millions of them in Africa have the chance to have a higher state-of-the-art education in the continent.
If this is what the students could do with just 1 week of instruction, imagine what they could do with more. Ricky Shryock for VOA News, Dakar.
And that's our show for today. Be sure to watch Africa 54 on the VOA website at voaafrica.com. You can find all our shows there and get all the world's news 24/7. I'm Esther Gido-Ewart in Washington. Let's go back to Lagos for our show's last word from Joki.
We look forward to bringing you another show next week. Check out our website, channelstv.com, for local news, politics, sports, and more updated around the clock. That's our show. Thank you so much for spending your time with us. Till next time. Goodbye.